Hey Oscar, how are you? How was your day yesterday, Oscar? Well, it was good yesterday. I had a good rest and I had a good evening. Fridays are always good. Okay, I understand, Oscar. Sometimes it's like that. I mean, if you have a lot in the week, it happened to me too. Some Fridays, sometimes I fall asleep very early. You're only human, dude. Hey Jack, how are you? Dagon. I was saying Dagon or Dagon. I'm gonna call you Dagon. I don't have anything planned yet, Dagon, but I wanted to make either a mashup, a character that is like have features from two different characters, or maybe have a Marvel versus DC or Marvel versus Invincible universe characters, something like that. I don't know yet. It's what I had in mind, but no clear vision nor plan. Hey, warrior of liberations, how are you? Goku versus Superman. Okay, who's Dagon from JJK? I mean, I know I've done some JJK before and I've watched JJK, but I can't remember Dagon though. Okay, Dagon. I understand it's Dagon. Hey, Flashpoint, welcome. Well, that's a nice reunion. I think the guys missed you yesterday, Oscar. Okay, you want a slim character. I mean, are we talking slim like Spider-Man or even slimmer? Yeah, you missed the tutorial about with the arms that I showed yesterday. And I did a tutorial for hair, not for head. That's another thing. For hair. Yes, Jack. Yes, Jack. I've seen the new design and it's pretty awesome. Very different. I like different because I feel everybody's repeating themselves all the time. I really like that design. And even the Martial Hunter is awesome too. The Martial Manhunter, I think it's called. And I like the new Bane too. They have pretty new, different designs. That's what I like about the Absolute universe. I don't know yet, Dagan, who I'm going to draw. I'm thinking about it. We have Oscar here on the chat also asking for somebody slim. So any requests? If we're doing either a fight between multiple characters or a mashup of different character to one character. Yeah, I've read Absolute Superman, and now the last issue was his origin from Krypton until he landed on Earth. Much older than he did in the original mythology. Have you read all of them, Flashpoint? I also started Absolute Batman. I think that was first issue. I couldn't get the hang of the Joker there in I think there was one of the last panels. It was very different, so I don't know where they're going with the Joker in that one. Well, Dagon, I need to say Batman for DC and Wolverine for Marvel. Yeah, Flashpoint. He's awesome. The Martian Manhunter. Yeah. Flashpoint he's a writer. I mean, he is a Flash. So he writes pretty fast. Yeah, Dagon. But it's a cliche, but they are awesome characters, both Batman and Wolverine. Okay, I'm starting on something, I don't know what. Let's see. Okay, Omni-man is very powerful, right? Yeah, I know, Dagon. But he's invincible and not invisible. Are you sure? Yeah, I mean, the name gives it away, Flashpoint. One of the biggest things that happen in DC Universe with the Flash. So he's a pretty fast writer. Are we talking about drawing the whole family, Dagon? Are you sure? Are you sure? It's all you ever see some days. Okay, we have Omni-man. It's very powerful. Now, who could he fight that is extremely dangerous for him to fight? Either on DC side or Marvel side. I was thinking about Doomsday or the Hulk. Yeah, Superman or Sentry. But I think Superman is like very much same level. But let's start with Omni-Man here and see where we land. Because the question is, the most important question about Omni-Man is if he's sure about that. And that is what we need to find out. Omni-Man versus Conquest. Yeah, that could work. Godzilla. Okay. Yeah, that would be cool with Godzilla. Then I need to draw Godzilla and a little dot beside him, and that little dot, we should use our imagination and feel like that's Omni-Man. And then Dagon goes, why is he invisible? Hello Kitty's having a rough day that day, I think. Oh, and Elmo. Well, Cookie Monster could win this fight. Because he ate a lot of cookies. Dagon, but who is Dagon? And I need to find out this Dagon. Oh, okay. Okay, he's a cursed spirit, right? Now I know who it is. And you even have his face, I see. Oh, they start to gobble up again. You're talking about the Cookie Monster. It will be chocolate gobble very soon. Then who's Debbie? Yeah, I know who Dagon is now when I saw him, Dagon. I mean, I like JJK too. If you go back and check my videos, you will see one of my favorite sessions I've had and drawings here is Mahoraga. That's one of my favorites. Oh, Mark's mom's name is Debbie. Okay. But he can't, I mean, we can't have, I know Omni-man is evil, but we can't have him beating up pets, right? We don't go there on these sessions. No beating up pets. No, we should have this person higher up. I don't know who this person is yet though. Yeah, Debbie's Mark's mom, you're right. Yeah, I know, I like Mahoraga, and that's one of my favorite drawings that I've done. And mostly I don't, most of you guys here are artists and we're pretty hard on ourselves, but that Mahoraga one I'm pretty proud of. Yeah, I did the Hulk yesterday with a machine gun wearing the Punishers. Are you sure? Okay, let's have Omni-man versus Wolverine. Who would win this fight? Wolverine is more or less unbeatable. and Wolverine is truly immortal compared to immortal. For immortal has, what is it, a couple of thousands of years. Sorry, Oscar, we didn't go for a skinny dude. Let's have these guys bloody today. Let's have some gore today. Hey Christopher, välkommen. Welcome back. So you would win between these guys, Christopher. Breaking Bad is awesome. But I tell you one thing about Breaking Bad, I wouldn't watch it again. But I liked it. But I feel it will take a long time to rewatch it. I don't know yet, Dagon. I haven't decided yet. Were you thinking about something special? Oh, Flashpoint. I need to start watching X-Men 97. I should have started today. I don't know why I didn't. I totally forgot about that. what this was all about. Yeah, this works. Oh, well, explain further, Dagon. Like, give an example for an Easter egg in a drawing. No flashpoint. I decided on Omni-man. He will be fighting Wolverine because Wolverine is truly invincible, and he is truly an immortal compared to Omni-man that like only lives for a couple of thousands of years, and Wolverine can more or less live forever, if I understand the whole thing correctly. I will have Wolverine stab his arm here, because Omni-Man just got in a good punch on Wolverine that could take anybody's head off. Well, it comes easy to me, yes, Dagon. I think it's because I enjoy it. It becomes very fast and easy. At this point, Dagon, I must say, Conquest. If you ask me today, I'll say Conquest because I recently finished that season. But shortly before that, I think it was, I can't remember his name on JJK because I watched JJK season 3 before Invincible. And it's this blonde guy who always ties up his tie around his, I think it's a big kitchen knife or something. I can't remember. Yeah, na me, exactly. I remember when he was shouting from that rooftop, na me. Now he was my favorite before that because he's kind of like me, you know, kind of like don't want to be a part of everything else that's going around. Just want to take it easy. I really liked him. When I was growing up, I was a big X-Men fan, and another thing I noticed about JJK is especially that I call it the prequel. There were some episodes that were like prequels when Gojo and his friend, I think his name is Gato, they were young, they were best friends, and I really recognized Professor X and Magneto when they were young. Maybe it's not very popular to say, because that was exactly how it started in the X-Men. They were like almost best friends, and then Magneto started to hate humans, and he was saying humans, just like Geto said, monkeys. And I'm not saying they stole it, but I got the same vibe. There's nothing wrong with it because it fit the story and it was great. I liked it. And I liked their friendship too. Oh, Mahito was awful. I hated Mahito. I really, really hated him. Mahito destroyed so much and so many favorite characters all by himself. Absolutely one of the more hated characters on that show. You mean I should write snicked beside the claws flashpoint? Yeah, I know, Oscar, he died. And that's that shows that people that make the movies, they don't know the lore, they don't know the characters good enough. So before we continue the leg there, we need to have some claws. We will have the big claws. I like the ones that Frank Miller designed, those claws, only because, to be honest, Frank Miller was really like the ninja samurai culture. He always had it in his stories. So he made his claws look like katanas, which was pretty awesome, I think. Hey cool pojk! Ja, men vi ska gräva in rita idag igen. Och välkommen tillbaka. Good night, Christopher. Hi, Kitsa. 1TZ Kiza. I don't know if I pronounce it right. Of course you did, you should say. Of course you did. Okay, we were talking about claws, right? These are not claws, these are arms. Now let's start with the claw. I want the claw to go into Omni-man's arm. This will be a brutal fight. So I'm gonna try to make them bloody, if I remember. And now we continue his leg and feet here. We need to be careful there too, because we need some space for, well, maybe I'll do him without the cowl. No, well, there's no hating here, Dagan, but he is cool. I agree with you too. But it depends on who depicts him, like. Some people make him too crazy sometimes when they write him. Oh, we're going Lingangoli. Let's go, Oscar. Let's hear your beautiful voice yet again with Lingangoli. I will have Wolverine without the cowl. Or let's have the cowl anyways. We'll go something like this here. Yeah, let's have it something like so. But I want them to be really, really destroyed. We will have suits ripped. And some blood, yeah, right, yeah. Oh, I can't remember which one was the disaster cursed spirit. I'ma Google it very fast. Disaster curses. Okay, we have Mojito. Okay, Mojito was pretty bad, to be honest. And then that one-eyed dude, the one who burned my favorite character. I really didn't like him though. Yogo, is that his name? The one-eyed cursed spirit? Flashpoint, I don't know yet. This is either the yellow and blue. I think I'll go with the brown and orange. I would say orange. Some people say it's light brown, but I don't know. But I'll have his suit ripped in many places. And have his hair showing like so. That's Omni-man's foot. Oh, okay. Oh, they have similar name there, Dagon. You're right. Now let's give him the mustache. The stash. He need his stash. So let's start to clean them up. Now we have all the outlines that I wanted. With these outlines we can start to build these dudes. There. Now we can see clearly. We can see clearly now. Got that song on my head now because of it. You think Cecil was right? Help me, Cecil. I think he shouts that. You know, Dagan, I think Cecil was right too when Mark got angry with him. I felt he did the right thing, and I don't know why Mark was angry with Cecil. Okay, let's start with some heavier shadows. Darkwing 1 or 2. Okay. I can't remember. You know, season 1 I saw a long time ago. And now recently, I think like 2 years ago. And now recently I continued it with my son. Season 2 and 3 and 4, I think. Can't remember if they had a fourth. So I know the new Darkwing, but I can't remember the old Darkwing. And I feel that the new Darkwing is pretty powerful, yes. Who is the most underrated character? I think I need to go with, this is unpopular, but I need to go with Immortal. Okay, they show him very powerful, but I feel that everybody defeats him in the end. But I feel he's more powerful than they show. I like Immortal. But like I said, that he's not very popular. I understand it like that. I don't know why though. I don't know if you're still there, Oscar. Now we're going to do hair again here. You can follow with watch it live. You watch it live. Yeah, I know. But then again, I don't know if you've seen Eve's episode. Can't remember her full name, but Eve had an episode. It was like a flashback prequel. And then we saw the green ghost, and it was a dude before. And you saw him in action. If you're there, Oscar, you see I'm going from leaving a lot of white in the middle. Do it very fast and chaotic, because we need to be chaotic with hair because nature is like that. Nobody has a perfect hairdo except me. No, I'm joking. My hair looks like crap. Yeah, you know what? I don't know, Dagon. I feel like Immortal, they should give him more cred and not just kill him off all the time. No, I haven't watched Demon Slayer, but I heard a lot of good things about it. I know a lot of people like it. Ah, good, Oscar. Good Flashpoint, just you guys are still here. I just wanted to show the hair being done again, Oscar. Remember you asking about it yesterday, and these are the things that you should practice. Do only hair like I did, chaotic, and you will get the hand of it. Of course, this is really black hair when you're doing like this, but you can try different techniques that do a lot of very fat black. You can do it thinner. It would look more not so very dark. Oh really? Is it better than JJK, the animation, Dagon? Because I like JJK, it became better the last season, season 2, than season 1. Especially the Maharaga Sunuka thing. Sunuka? What's his name? Sukuna. There's no Sunuka in the game, only Sukuna. Sukuna. They destroyed the whole city. And the art was awesome, it was cool. Yeah, Donald's awesome. I like Donald. But I feel that Donald is more powerful than we know yet. You think so? I don't know too much about Goku. Yeah, we'll have them claws coming out the other side here. Which one was the Reaniman? Can't remember them. Are they like this experiment Robocop looking thingies? Yeah, zombie robots. That's what we call them. But they were alive. They were not zombies, or? Oh, okay. That's a good question, Flashpoint. Let's see, the best villain or superhero. I don't like. I'm going to start with the ones that I don't like. That are very popular. Flashpoint. One of the most popular ones is Hugh Jackman. I don't like him. He's a very good actor, but he's wrong for that role. Okay, I'm going to go with. I haven't watched too much superhero animation except Invincible there. So I'm going to go with Tobey Spider-Man. Truly the best. Tobey's not the best actor, to be honest, also, but he is Peter Parker, and his movies are very much accurate. His portrayal is very accurate too to Peter Parker. You know, one thing about Duplicate and Paul Dagan, or it's more about Mark. Mark, I remember in the end of season 2, I think, or he was like distraught because he thought he killed, what's his name, the big brain dude, Stromberg or whatever he's called. And then in the next season, first episode, he like killed a lot of Pauls without shedding a tear. Of course there are copies, but these copies died anyways. And he cried a lot with Stromberg or whatever his name is. Imagine being a clone of Paul or his sister and people just killing you off. Yeah, maybe he was. But maybe because he's evil too. You know, one of my favorite characters in Invincible, I need to go with this crime boss. He uses a mask and he sounds very mechanic. I can't remember his name. He was very funny, this guy. Yeah, Flashpoint. I like Andrew too. I really like Andrew a lot. But I think that Tobey's Spider-Man is more accurate to what I grew up with in the comics. While Andrew's Spider-Man was more... it was more like modern. It was another take on Spider-Man and Peter Parker. But I really enjoy those movies, and Andrew is awesome as Spider-Man, of course. Yeah, Machine Head, thank you. I mean, every time we had Machine Head, we had a scene with Machine Head, I had a really good time. So more Machine Head, thank you. Really? Do you have a lot of figures, Flashpoint? You know, I don't know if I said this before, but growing up when I was a child, I really wanted a lot of figures like this. That was my dream. So I think you're living the dream. Now I don't have even one. One day I will, though. I will have a lot, and I will have big statues, life size ones, and I will have busts all over my house. Yeah, Dagan, his voice is peaked, but he's very funny. I mean, every time he's open his mouth, cracks me up. Okay. I've heard of McFarlane's though, but not too much about the other ones. But I can imagine all of them are extremely expensive. I think I know about McFarlane's because he made more commercial about it. You see him everywhere when it comes to these figures, to these small statues, even toys. But I would like to earn a lot of them. You should show them sometimes, Flashpoint, if you have a page on your channel. People are really interested in this stuff. Oh yeah, Dagon. I know Dagon is your favorite. He's a silly Billy. I don't know. I just remember him one way, like a squid guy. I don't remember him too much. He was this big guy too, right? Two forms, okay. I remember the one, the big one on the beach. So I'm gonna go for that one. Okay, hot toys. You can buy from Hot Toys, and you order them from the internet, right? Kind of easy. Yeah, Daredevil's awesome. So I'll have all of them. I think I like to have a big Galactus or something like that at home. I think I'm out of frame again, like yesterday. Okay, I'm going for the stash, guys. Hold on to your wigs. He's got a stash. So there we're going to have, like I said, a lot of rips in the suits. Oh yeah, I see the small one, there you go. On your pic. On your profile pic. I've seen on Instagram Flashpoint a lot of these toys and even statues from the new show, the new suit, and they look really realistic. First one I saw, I thought it was a picture of the actor, like a promotion picture or something for the show, but it was a toy. Yeah, I need to get me one of those Flashpoint. But I think when I decide to buy Daredevil, I want another one I like is a kind of a new design he has, where he has a big beard and he has like a ninja suit, but it's still red. And I think Elektra has one too, calling herself Daredevil as well. I haven't read that comics, but I've seen them, and they look awesome. Let's see Omni-man's suit. I need to Google his suit now because I can't remember all the details on his suit. Omni dude. Well, there you go. He has gloves, right? Yeah, he does. And then he has a big cape. Don't need too much more on his suit. He has a very simple suit. Hey, cool poik. This is Wolverine and Omni-man. But I think you know that already. Hey, Snow 101. Yeah, it is Snow 101. You have a good eye. Yeah. And he has the stash. And this guy has his cowl and his claws that are going through this guy's arm. This is blood running through his head, from his head. It's supposed to be enemies. It's okay, Dagon. Don't worry, dude. If you have things to do, you have things to do. But you're back. Don't worry, dude. I really wanted more gore, but I don't know if I will destroy the piece with too much gore. They're kind of awesome the way they are, these two guys. Enough that we have Wolverine's cloth going in here. Nope. Start from here. But Dagon, have you tried to draw him yourself? Dagon, I mean. Don't worry, Oscar. Take it easy, dude. If you have things to do, you need to do them. Oh, really? Those movies are awesome. I don't care what the haters say, but they're awesome. Yeah, you can see that it is them. Well, Dagon, you should try. Like you say, he could be easy to draw. So try to draw him. And then you post it so we all can see it, and you tell us so we can all go in and look and watch and like it. What's the video about, Mr. Oscar? I'm gonna look at it now. Let's see. Let's see. Is it the one about Porygon? We have something about Porygon. Are you sure? Hola. Hola, Kaiser. Bienvenido. I think so, Dagon. I think it feels finished. I could do the background black like I usually do, but I feel these two guys take up the whole page. I don't know if it's clear. You know, I always know when I fail in my art, when I need to explain stuff. I mean, if you guys are artists too, the one time you should be hard on yourself and you feel that you failed is when people ask about your drawing and like you need to explain yourself. Now I'm doing it to myself. You didn't ask anything, but I don't know if it's clear if this leg here is Omni-man's. It is not Wolverine's. Because his position, the Wolverine's leg is behind him somewhere here. So this is Omni-man's leg. Just saying, man. Flash is sure, that's good. Yeah, but do you have any suggestions about a slim guy there, Oscar? If you give me a good suggestion, I will draw, or I can draw anything maybe, whatever. Just a slim dude. A slim dude on the beach. Who is slim in the comic book world in an animation? Of course we have the Joker. He's very slim. And we have Gojo, I think he's very slim. He's very tall and slim, I think. And we have the elastic dudes in both DC and like Mr. Fantastic, I think. So any suggestions? Bruce Banner is too. I could do Bruce Banner in front of the Hulk or something like that. King Daredevil and Elektra as Daredevil. Yeah, I like that flashpoint, but Daredevil is not slim. I feel he has muscles. Gojo is good. Let's do Gojo. Yeah. Okay, let's do Gojo, but I need to do him topless. I need to do Gojo topless tomorrow. So we'll get the slim arms. I've seen some drawings of him. This is fan art, and they make him pretty buffed. But I'm going to do him slim because I feel that he's like, I know he's very tall, but I feel he's very slim too, though. So that's a good choice. But Dagon, I'm very sorry. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do Gojo tomorrow. Let's save it for tomorrow. This is it for this session. Yeah, Oscar, let's hope so. Of course, Friday and Saturdays, everybody are busy. But tomorrow, Sunday, before work or school, hopefully we'll have the rest of the dudes and dudettes. Okay, I can do, okay, Dagon, I will do Dagon a bit fast. Not a bit fast, but he's kind of easy to do. Don't take me wrong when I'm saying like that. Okay, but I need some reference for this one. I'ma Google the dude. Or I'ma just do somebody with a squid face, and that's not fair. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? There, we got it. We got it on cam. Okay, let's go. Let's do Dagon. Because Dagon kind of looks cute. I can't remember too much about Dagon. I felt it's like, of course he's a cursed spirit, but I can't remember him too much. He's very powerful or not. He looks like a squid, but it's more like sausages here. His lower body looks kind of strange. But who am I to judge? I mean, I'm not body shaming him. He should be proud of how he was born and who he is. Not everybody can be as tight and like this, like Flashpoint here. Or as buffed as Oscar. Hey MT. Oh really? So he's pretty powerful then, Dagon. Then he's my kind of guy. But of course he's evil too though. Just like all the cursed spirit. He looks funny. Okay. Yeah, I've heard Dagon just said before that he mentioned disaster curses. And then he had more sausages right under like so. No, I know. But he changes later. I remember he had a humanoid form later. He looked more like a squid face dude. He is silly, okay. I don't judge people. Yeah, you buffed there. Oh. Oh, really? Lemon charge. Got it. I must say one thing. I think I've never had over 20,000 likes like this, like I have at this point. Maybe because it's Saturday, I don't know. Let's give him a little bit of shadows, this guy. Yeah, give him a shadow. The hedgehog. Good, Dagon. I hope I do your portrait some justice, Mr. Dagon. Yo. Yeah. His lower body there, I don't know, he's like a worm or something. Kind of feels like it. He looks very beautiful, this dude. There we have a Dagon. Dagon is finished. Oh really? But I believe as a cursed you should be very old. And he has nice eyes and a beautiful smile. But he didn't go to the dentist. I can see that on guys sometimes. And girls. Godnatt Oskar. Tack för sällskapet. Okay my friends, that's it. We had Dagon special one we did. And we did these two guys. They're dancing or something, I don't know. It's a new dance. I don't have a name for it yet. But they're good at it. So let's take away all the pens. My pencils looks kind of like this. Nothing special. But anyways, I'm happy I did Dagon too, because my son is a big fan of JJK. So he knows Dagon pretty good, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna post this, of course. And this on YT, you can see the whole stream from start and beginning. I never edit my streams. So they are on my channel on YT, the whole streams, all of them, from start to finished. Even when I stutter, all these, I don't cut them out. Thank you, Savannah, for following. Okay, my friends, these three guys, but this is a guy, not a gal. I hope he's a guy. He has a beautiful smile. And now he's hypnotizing you guys. Go to sleep. And these two guys. So that is, my friend, that's it for today. We're going to sign off. I'm going to wish you all a good night or a good evening. I don't know where you all are. I always say that because I'm in Sweden and here it's very late. So I'm calling it off for today. And don't get the screen all wet, Dagon. But take care of yourselves, all of y'all. And I'll be back tomorrow as usual. I'm here every day. And have a nice Saturday.